Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shannon Ashley here. I know it's been a cool minute since you've seen me, and I know it's been a very cool minute since you've seen me like this. Today we're going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me. I'm going to tell you guys all my January faves, even though it's Valentine's Day, and I'm also going to show you guys how I came up with this Valentine's Day look, which is a little much for me. It's not real much in the makeup world, but for me it's a little much. So stay tuned. I do get kind of chatty in this one, so if you guys want to listen to me talk, just keep watching. And if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on so you know when your girl posts. Give me a follow on all my social medias, and let's just get right into the video. So I'm gonna come a little closer. You guys are really gonna have to bear with me. I feel like this hair is kind of out of control. I've been wearing this to work. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video. I just feel so, I'm happy to come back and film, but I just feel so like out of it. I've definitely like gained back a lot of the weight I lost. We'll just talk about it. Okay, yeah, so this video is just gonna be very like pretty real and candid, guys. But yeah, my hands, it might not be lotion, guys, and I don't have lotion next to me. But I definitely feel like I gained back a lot of weight I lost. To start off the year, I'm gonna start with doing my eyebrows, guys. This video is kind of gonna be all over the place. My camera might overheat during it, so it might be a second fixing this. It's gonna come off soon. But it's literally 8 o'clock at night. I got home from work about an hour ago, and I've just been feeling so guilty that I haven't filmed, so I'm like, okay, let's come on and film. But this makeup's going on. I'm gonna film a couple other videos, and this makeup is literally coming off so I can go to the gym hopefully by like 9:30. So bear with me. It is middle of February, and I'm finally filming my January favorites. I know I'm not timely, but better late than never, because I do want to start doing January favorites or favorite videos to cap off each month of the year. This concealer I'm using right now I got from the beauty supply store. It's the Is Me New York Pro Concealer HD. I like this because I feel like it's in between, like it's like the LA Girl concealer, but it's not as thick, so it's definitely I don't know what's wrong with my voice. It's definitely like wearable for every day. You don't have to worry about it like just being way too thick. Yeah, I never do my eyebrows on camera just because I feel like it's so simple. But today, since we're talking about all my favorites, let's just go for it. So yeah, and then my favorite primer this month, guys, was the, again, I think I'm just gonna like put it on the screen. It was one of the Neutrogena. It's like one of their it's kind of like a BB cream, but it is supposed to be like a skin tintener, like it's supposed to tint your skin, but they don't really have a color for black people that I know of, so I just use it as a primer, and it's literally saved my skin this month because I've ate like crap. I've drank more than I'd like to, not like every day, but I've definitely drank more than I'd like to, so it's just like it's saved my skin, because normally with my routine of like not eating perfectly and like having my makeup going on, like my skin would be like, girl, who do you think you are? But yeah, so it totally saved my skin. Thank you, Neutrogena. So next, give me a second, guys. There goes my hair again. So much for throwing it up. This is as candid as it's gonna get. I even took a break off Instagram this month. Well, February, not so much January. January, I felt like January was really weird. It was kind of like a numbers game for me. Like I finally hit 2,000 subscribers, and I hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, which is so like bare minimum basically nowadays. Ooh, this is really dark. I'm using my e.l.f. brow kit, but I still had black eyeliner on this brush from a look I did, so that's why it's way darker than it normally is, but I'm not upset. And so yeah, January was kind of like this weird numbers game where I hit 1,000, and then I also hit 2,000, and I was like super excited, but then I was also like, this is super pointless and kind of dumb, like to be chasing numbers. Like I'd rather chase something more meaningful. And then I just got in my feelings, and I noticed I was watching like way too many other people and like what they were doing, and I just couldn't think, and I decided to take an Instagram break, which led to like a YouTube break. And it was also my birthday, February 1st into January, so I just kind of like, I don't want to say I gave up, but I was like, I need a break to just rethink everything. So I'm happy I did take a break, but then I also know, like, if I want to hit my vision board goals. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to put this hair up. All right, guys, bear with me and my crustiness. At least my hair is out of my face, but my edges might be a little crusty. Anyways, let me turn this up if that's okay. Can I be a little brighter, guys? Maybe. Okay, so this it's really dirty. I'll probably clean it, but this is what I was talking about, the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Complexion Perfection. This one's actually in the color Deep, so we'll go in and go with that. This is what I've been using as a primer, and as you guys can see, like, this is the color Deep, but it's like I could never just wear this alone on my face, so that's why I've just been using it as a primer. And I really like how it says provide sheer coverage while clearing breakouts. That doesn't provide coverage for me at all. It just kind of like prevents breakouts. Like this stuff, if you guys have skin that like reacts to like makeup, or, you know, oh my gosh, I put way too much on. But if your skin kind of has reactions to makeup or like the food you eat, like if you know your skin's gonna react to something, I definitely use this to kind of prevent it, but then also make sure, like, in the grand scheme of things, you're just not doing stuff that's gonna make your skin break out. Now that we're all prepped there, I want to just go in with this new eyeshadow palette I found at TJ Maxx. I did not use this. This is my very first time using it. It's Clara Cosmetics. This is the Marrakesh palette. And guys, the plastic is full off, but look at this. Like, wow. 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 For $13. Okay. So we're going to use that as we discuss our January favorites. You guys, I'm going to get into this video, I promise. I know I've been talking so much, but let's just get into it. So now that you guys have a little background on where I have and have not been, like why I haven't been on the internet, let's get into January and just like what. I just noticed the heater's on, you guys. Shame on me. Let me go turn that off. Okay, so January 2019 went by so fast. If that is any type of like heads up for how the year is gonna go, I am not prepared. But January was pretty lit. I primed my eyes, guys, with this Age Rewind concealer. I definitely like this concealer, but the color Honey is honey, not for me at all. Like, if you're my skin color, I 0 out of 0 recommend using the color Honey, because you're gonna have to use a lot of concealer to make it look not ashy on your skin. Like, you would think Honey would go well, but no, don't buy Honey. Go with the darker shade. But January was any indication of how the year's gonna go by. I'm kind of scared because like January flew by. To start off the favorites, let's go ahead, and I want to go straight into, like, I don't want to start with makeup because it's just so cliche, and yeah, so let's start off with movies. I don't really watch movies, first of all. I guess we could do a Valentine's Day look, like, because when you guys see this, it's gonna be Valentine's Day. Let's just do a Valentine's Day look. So I'm gonna go in with this right here. Okay, so yeah, movies. I didn't watch one movie in January. I did, however, watch documentaries on Netflix. Let's just start by saying January, like 2019 might be the year of documentaries, because we have been supplied with so much information we did not ask for. Like, information we knew. Gosh, my lips are ashy. But definitely did not ask for. And guys, it's been raining a lot. So if you guys hear the rain, you hear the rain. But okay, so I didn't watch the R. Kelly documentary because I just didn't need to know that. I really like Aaliyah, and I don't want to see her in that light, so I just kind of don't want to know. Maybe I'll watch it. Guys, this is really pigmented, by the way. It says it's 100% color pigmentation. I really like this. I just didn't want to see my girl in that light, so I decided to not watch it. But I did watch the Fire Festival documentaries on both Netflix and Hulu, and oh my goodness. Like, I feel like okay, one, it just sheds so much light on how social media can really like get inside of our heads. And then two, I also feel like that was a part of the reason why I like took a little break, because I was like, this is just crazy how like you already know how affected you are by social media, but just like watching that whole thing, I was just like, whoa. And then okay, now I'm going in with this color, guys. There was one part on the Netflix one, so if you guys don't know, there's a Netflix version and a Hulu version. The Netflix one is way better than the Hulu version, so if you're only gonna watch one, I recommend the Netflix one. But there's this one part where I stopped everything I was doing. I was literally sitting on my bed, like plucking this wig, and I stopped everything I was doing, and I was like, y'all took it too far. Like, you did not need to do that to make this festival go on, or you did not need to pretend or consider doing that to make this festival go on. Comment below if you know what part I'm talking about, because that was just wild. This brown, I don't know if you guys can see online or on camera, but I feel like in person I'm not getting what I want, and maybe because it's brown, it's just the same color as my skin. I don't know, I'm not really seeing the brown come through though. Strange. Definitely recommend watching the Fire Festival. That was pretty eye-opening, kind of sad at the same time. I watched the minimalism documentary, a little late to the game on that, but finally watched that. I kind of fell asleep during it, so I can't say everything that happened in it, but it was pretty good for the most part. Am I a minimalist yet? No, but thinking about it, definitely. So I recommend watching that. Next, I'm gonna go in with this pink sparkly one right here. And then I also watched like Tidying Up on Netflix. Lord have mercy. Okay, maybe I just didn't put enough on the brush. Let's use this mirror. So I watched Tidying Up, and that was interesting. Oh, whoa, whoa, wow, that's really pretty. This is really, really pretty. The pigmentation, especially with no concealer under, is like really pretty too. But yeah, Tidying Up was good on Netflix. Kind of recommend that if you like cleaning up, getting your life together. She has some great tips. That's pretty much all I watched, you guys, in January. Let me know if you guys think I missed out on anything big. I did watch the Super Bowl. That was trash. I was really hoping, you know, LA could, you know, bring it through for the city, but we're just kind of having like a terrible year in sports between like the Dodgers, like we've been choking. So hopefully the Lakers can pull it together so we can get something. Like, Lakers, you got to bring it home for us. Please. I can't even remember how the Kings did. I just know the Lakers. Or I just know the Rams and the Dodgers. Like, what else, guys? TV shows, all I watch really is Laker games and Shark Tank, and I've just been watching Shark Tank on Hulu, so I don't think I've seen any new episodes. Truth be told, I don't really watch that much TV. The only TV I watch is like if the main character's name so happens to be Jane, so I watch Jane the Virgin, Being Mary Jane, and that one with the girl that like was skinny and then she becomes big girl. I totally forget what that show's called, but I love that show. So those are my shows. I don't know when Jane the Virgin is coming back, but I heard she just got engaged in real life to her high school crush on the show, so that made me super excited. I'm so happy for you, Gina. I feel like I've really been digging in this palette though, so I don't know just how great it is, but I like it for $13. Okay, next we're gonna go in with this purple right here, and this is the Morphe 205 brush. What else? Music, again, guys, I'll list my Apple Music like right here. My playlist for January. I didn't really get too into music. I thought the Soulja Boy thing on Breakfast Club was hilarious. With his Drake thing. I really liked, I know this probably didn't come out in January, but Ariana, Seven Rings. Did it come out in January? I am so not into music right now, but I love Seven Rings, especially the remix with Trey Songz. Tatiana, which I believe was out in December, but that was huge in California. I feel like that really blew up in January. High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. That was a cute song. There wasn't really like an album that I was obsessed with in January, but I could be missing out, you guys, so let me know. This purple, trying to build it over this pink, is giving me issues. It could very well be this brush. Speaking of music, let's talk about the Grammys. I'm a few days late, but better now than the end of February. I don't know, I live near LA, and the Grammys is just like something that kind of happens every year. It's not that, like, you kind of just get over it, you know? Okay, this purple is not doing it, so we're gonna go on with this darker purple down here to see if we can get what I'm looking for. The Grammys are just the Grammys. The whole Nicki, Cardi, Drake thing was just, it's kind of like expected, just like, I don't know why we're surprised. Is kind of what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, this brush is way better. I don't think the Grammys is anything special. I think Cardi B had a good performance. And I thought Miley Cyrus was stunning. Like, she was glowing. She had a little two-step going when she was performing with all the ladies. Like, Miley Cyrus did her thing. This purple with this brush is actually like making me very happy. So that was it for music. Let me know down below if I'm missing out on, I know I'm missing out on a lot of music. Let me know what music you think I should be listening to that I missed out in January for February. Podcast. So guys, I'm not the biggest music person anymore like I was when I was like in college and high school. I feel like with age you kind of just like, I don't know, I'm not that much older, but like I'm getting older, so I'm kind of like in a podcast now. I think that's gonna be it for the eyeshadow, guys. I'm gonna go back over again with our original color right here. But yeah, podcast. So I'm always listening to Gary Vee until I get tired of his voice, because he can be like a little too much sometimes. But I love Gary Vee. And Everyday is Saturday show, so that's like Sam Crowley. Like, they really have me like believing I can and like will do anything and everything. So when I get tired of listening to a man for advice, I tune into, or I finally found the Skinny Confidential, and she's cool, but she will like chug ads down your throat, so I kind of have to like skip through her. I like Marie Forleo, but she's like she made a little too silly sometimes, which is like nice, but sometimes I don't need all that. Everyone's talking about Dear John or whatever that thing is called. I'm not into like mystery killing stuff like that, so I didn't watch that. We're gonna go in with Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in the color 360 Mocha, because I literally have not used this in forever, guys. So I want to go in with this foundation just because it's been a cool minute. And we're gonna do mascara after, of course. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other podcasts. I like Side Hustle School, but I haven't really been into too many of my side hustles, so I've kind of been salty watching that. January I got into a funk, like especially the end of it. I just like to pour it, of course, onto the brush before. It's kind of like podcast music. We're gonna have to start wrapping this up because I'm like finishing up with my makeup at this point. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, let's talk about food. Why don't we? So I tried Wakano for the first time ever. It's a restaurant, like a, I guess Asian like fusion restaurant. That place is so good. Their Brussels sprouts, guys, are really life. So if you have not tried Wakano, definitely give that a try. Ate a lot of acai bowls. Sadly, I ate a lot from Whole Foods this month, which like killed my bank account. But I just could not get over some of their food. I like their vegan mac and cheese, which is good, but then I also like the regular mac and cheese, so it's just like, what's the point of eating the vegan one? They both taste good. And then if you guys are like my friend in real life, you know that I tried to give up, or if you follow me on Twitter, shameless plug, go follow me on Twitter. I tried to give up meat, and I should have stayed with it because I can definitely see like what meat does and doesn't. But I went back to meat this month, so I ate like a lot of chicken, and I do feel like I have way more. It's weird. I have more energy, but then I don't know. Maybe I'll do a video explaining like my food, what I eat in a day, which is nothing like these skinny girls on Instagram and YouTube. I also we'll talk about that at the end of February. But if you want to go see other stuff I tried out and ate this past month, go check out my blog, heyshannonashley.com, because I blog about, you know, where I go, weekend stuff, all that jazz. Gosh, this is such a good foundation. Okay, now that our foundation is on, do you guys hear the rain? Like, it is really coming down. And I have to go to the gym tonight. So excited! And I also don't feel like my eyeshadow is as dramatic as I want it to be. So we're gonna go back in with a little bit more purple after we do our concealer. What else did I love in January, guys? I got new perfume. I got the Oui from, or Oui, however you say it, from Juicy Couture. I love Juicy Couture perfume, you guys. If you ever want to get me something, which you don't ever have to, but get me some Juicy Couture perfume because it is my absolute favorite. So I got that, and then I saw they came out with another one, so I'm probably gonna go to Ulta and get the new one soon. But I definitely recommend that. A Juicy Couture perfume I don't recommend is the Cheetah one. I'm looking at both of them right now, but I don't feel like picking them up. The Cheetah one does not smell good. Like, if you have an extra $100 to spend, or if it's on sale, go ahead and get it, but other than that, no. Okay guys, so it's about that time where we start talking about what you came here for, which is the makeup faves from this month. Before we get into that, let's just talk about skincare. I didn't really do too much with skincare in January. I am always trying to go against the norm, so I don't always use Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. I try to find like something different just for fun, and I really messed up last month because I tried to use Target's like baby wipes, and usually it would be okay, but one of the formulas was like this green tea melon like scented one, and oh my gosh, it made my eye itch so badly throughout the month. Like, I literally could not figure out what was going on. I thought I was having like a stress or panic attack, or that's dramatic, but I thought it was like something with stress. And then I finally realized, like, oh, you're using new makeup wipes, like, try not using them. And then I stopped, and then when I went back to them, it started like hurting again. So I just realized, like, stop using it, of course. I'm going in with the All My Smart shade in the color medium. So that was like a big no for me. Like, if you guys are gonna use baby wipes, just make sure that they're unscented. Even if, like, I don't even think I have sensitive skin like that, but I mean, that one really irritated my eyes. I continued to use Almay's makeup remover lotion, but I noticed that my makeup removing routine last time was pretty extensive. Like, I want something, or like products that are a little bit more stronger, where I won't have to like use 5 different products to take off my makeup. So I'll be focusing on that this month. And I really just want to get into like moisturizing and of course like exfoliating starting now, because summer is right around the corner. And like, you gotta have smooth skin. Like, my skin the past couple of summers has not been anything near what I wanted it to be. So why not start now to make it a change? Speaking of summer, if you guys watch my bikini haul, I love you so much, because that video did really well, even though it only got 1,000 views, but still well nonetheless for like what I'm used to. So more of that to come. Stay tuned, guys. But there's like a couple bathing suits I like there. I ended up keeping the pink and like baby blue one. Everything else went back to the store because they just did not fit the way I wanted them to, and I didn't really see myself keeping those and wearing them for the summer. But Walmart has some gems, you guys, so if you haven't seen that video, go check it out, and then head to Walmart now to pick it up. I'm totally into buying your bathing suits now for motivation. So yeah, summer is basically here, guys, and I don't know what I'm doing here, so bear with me. Let's start talking about makeup. So, makeup favorites from January. I finally tried the whole Fenty line, and while I was impressed, but not so impressed where like I had to keep it. So I still have it, and like I'm probably gonna return it, but like Fenty was very nice. It just, the $100 for 3 products kind of like freaked me out, just because I'm a very, very cheap person. I'm using the e.l.f. blush in the color Always Spicy. This is my favorite blush right now. I'm really cheap. If you're not cheap, then that probably wouldn't freak you out, but because I'm cheap, I just couldn't recommend it, especially how oily my skin was at the end of it. I was like, oh no. That was kind of like a for me, like maybe I'll try it out again in the future, but for now I just didn't really see myself absolutely needing it, especially because I have so much foundation right now that I need to review for you guys that I just knew I wouldn't wear that, like, or as much as I would for the price I paid for it. I did try, however, I don't know why my crease lines are showing out right now, but I did try the L'Oreal Infallible, the new 24-hour wear foundations, and those I really, really like. I think they did an amazing job as far as like holding back the oil on my skin. Something that did not do such an amazing job though was the CoverGirl Matte Made. That, you guys, I don't know what is up with that formula, but it did not really hold back anything for me. So I used it for most of January, and now that, like, you know, halfway through February, but I'm now really transitioning to the L'Oreal Infallible for the rest of January, or for a lot of February, just because I'm tired of giving the CoverGirl Matte Made a chance. Like, I feel like I tried and it just let me down. So to be determined on how that ends up. And now, guys, I'm just gonna get a little special and go in with this one to make magic happen. Ooh, that's pretty. You guys saw the concealer that I like to use this month. You guys, January was just kind of like, I had so much, like, I feel like my mind, I had so much like ready for it, but my execution just was not where it should have been. So I do apologize, and I do apologize how February started off, but I really want to know what you guys want to see. I know a lot of you guys want to see more Vegas content. If you made it this far in the video and you watch my Vegas content, I really do appreciate you, one. And two, more of that to come. Stay tuned. I'm actually gonna post some Vegas stuff this week. I don't know how these girls be going under their eyes. Like, this is some real talent. Oh my gosh. But I was, oh my gosh. I'm also just kind of at this weird place where, like, I don't know what you guys want to see on my channel. Like, judging by numbers, all you guys care about is like bikini hauls and Vegas, so that's what I should post. Kind of like, oh my gosh, how do people do this? It's literally is like, my eyes, like, what the heck. So I just need like a little bit of feedback, guys, on what you guys want to see. That would be very, very appreciated. Oh my gosh, I feel like glitter really got on my eyes. I didn't find a mascara that I truly fell in love with this. My friend did buy me the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara, but it's just so nice. I haven't really given myself like the opportunity to use it. I know that's really silly. That's really, really silly. But right now I've been using this CoverGirl Clump Crusher by Lash Blast, and that's what I'm gonna go in right now. Okay, I'm gonna finish doing this off camera. Or, I don't know, do you guys want to see this on camera? I feel like it's kind of boring, because nobody puts on mascara anymore. It's like so sad. Everyone just wants to do like falsies, and I'm like, but I don't want to put on glue on my lashes. I guess a dying question is, do I have a Valentine this year? As of right now, I have Galentine's Day planned, where my friends are coming over tomorrow, and or tonight, because that's when you guys will actually see this video. And we're going to hang out and have a blast. Eyelashes are looking kind of freaky. But that's okay. girl, you're coming alive. Okay. Lashes looking real wild. Let's take the hair down. Oops. child, yes. Why am I so bright though? Okay, there we are. Now my favorite part, guys, is the lips, and then we still have to powder up too. So actually, let's powder first. Ooh, we did not contour. We're not gonna contour for this. I don't really care. Okay, so we're gonna take L'Oreal True Match, and we're just going to do this. I always put powder on at the end just to kind of blend everything in together, like with the blush and your concealer, just all that. I was using, this month I did use the Maybelline Fit Me finishing powder, and I just was, why am I so light? Hold on, guys. Okay, much better. Ooh, eyes are acting up right now. And that just was not holding back any powder. I love the Airspun powder, but I have so many finishing powders that I just can't keep buying because like YouTube makes you such a ridiculous consumer. Sorry, rant. So I'm really trying not to buy any more Airspun until I make like a huge dent on the other powders. So just bear with me, but that was a powder I cannot recommend because it just wasn't good. All right, if you guys did not guess, it is the Rude Cosmetics Deeply Deserved. This formula and this color is just so bomb. I bought all these other purple lipsticks that I really need to try, but I've just been so hooked on this one that like I haven't even been able to. Okay, so just to keep this a little fun, because as pretty as this is, you can always add just like a little bit of fun. We are on YouTube, right? So I'm gonna go in with my Mega Last Liquid Catsuit by Wet n Wild, and this is very recognized. If you guys have not seen this liquid lip swatch video, go watch because it might make you run to Walgreens and purchase a few colors. But because we have this pink thing going on my eyes, or this pink and purple thing going on my eyes, like why not do the same on my lips? Because it's just like we're having fun. I'm feeling a little like not Cruella de Vil, but like a little Ursula vibes going on, but I'm not upset at all. I kind of want to put like a little metallic there too, but I think we're just gonna leave it at this. So yeah, guys, those were my January favorites. This is my Valentine's Day get ready with me, even though I'm just gonna be at home doing a face mask with friends. Let me know what you guys are doing tonight for Valentine's Day. Whether you guys go out on a date, stay home with friends, or just stay home by yourself. Like, I was feeling kind of iffy about love today, and then I just realized like it'll come when it's supposed to come. Like, don't get wrapped up in it, don't obsess about it. And this is stuff that I just like need to tell and hear myself, but like love will happen when it's meant to happen. Enjoy your time by yourself, and if you're in a relationship, love your man, love your woman, whoever you love. If you're just a dog or a cat lover, love your animal, love your family. Make sure you told someone you love them today. I'm sorry for playing in my hair so much, you guys. But I hope you love this video and you give it a big and you give it a big thumbs up. Let me know what your favorites were from this video, if you tried any of these, or if you recommend me picking up anything for the video for the rest of the month. We got a few more videos coming up, you guys. I'm back on my normal schedule, which is, you know, not really much of a schedule yet, but I'm back to posting multiple videos a week. So thanks for hanging with me, and to all my new subscribers, thank you. I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm gonna go ahead and say stay tuned for the next video, which will be here, which is probably a previous video, and make sure you subscribe, which will be somewhere on here as well. Love you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Bye.